What it do, guys? YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy Eisner's Tactical, man. Turn it on. We're sitting back, man. Sunday, getting ready to watch some football, man. Shout out to the Steelers. Got in the playoffs. Mike Tomlin. What can you say, man? 20 years in the NFL as a head coach, 20 straight seasons without a losing season. I mean, that's crazy. Actually, it's 23 total for our franchise, going back to Cowher in a connection with Tomlin. So, man, we got a good chance to do some things in the playoffs, but we'll see, man. We got that boy Mason Rudolph. Let's see if he can keep playing good. But man, yeah, man, I'm just back over here. Yesterday I was up in Los Angeles area yesterday, Downey, California. I don't know if y'all know that area. So Downey is kind of like an inland city outside of LA. It's basically like Long Beach is like right here, then Downey's right here, Compton's right here, East LA is right here. So it's kind of like in the middle of all these little cities, and then you got like Bellflower and all these other little cities. So I don't know if y'all follow the rap culture, but like Snoop is from LBC, Long Beach, and Compton like right over there, like 20 minutes away. Then you go over here, you got Downey, and so all those cats. That's that little area we were at out there for softball. My granddaughter had its first games of the year. They went 3-0, handled their business. But it was nice up in LA. It was a little chilly, but the sun was out. California, man, it's kind of been like a little cold front out here for California. That is, raining and stuff like that. But man, I'm over here for this little video, man. I just want to y'all see these two guns out here. I was just thinking the other day, all these guns and gonna buy more guns and like. So I was just thinking, like, what if you only could pick two guns out of all your collection? This ain't no. First of all, this ain't no SHTF. Was that? I'm not good at acronyms. Shit hit the fan. Yeah, SHTF. This ain't this. This is just not this. Um, oh, but shout out to uh, Deuce TV. He did a great shit at the fan video I saw this morning, man. There's been a lot of good videos coming out lately, man. I see who else did a really good one. I thought Big Boy Noise did a one about what was it? What is your weaknesses? I thought that was a solid video. And yeah, it's been a lot of people taking some good videos out, man. So yeah, I was just thinking like this is not shit at the fan. This is just basically like, what if you just like you only get two guns, that's it. Hey man, look, you only get two guns. So all these guns you got to sell them, get rid of them, or whatever. You just only get two guns. And so I was thinking like, man, it's probably gonna be for me. I was thinking like, man, what would you pick, man? Would you pick a shotgun, or would you pick a shotgun, or would you pick just like, what would you pick? Like, you got so many guns. Like, I mean, what would you go for? Like, would ammo be an issue? Would you try to like keep it to the point where like, okay, what is the lightest ammo I can bring? So like, would you go for like a GSG 22? Would you take something like this? Adjustable stock. And just for the record, man, people be talking about 22 LR. Man, this is a high velocity firearm, bro. This will lay you down, dude. So don't anybody who don't got a lot of money and they buying 22s, don't let nobody talk you off this, man. This will get the job done, man. So 22s are good. I got a bunch of them, so I like my 22s. They're going another one of my 22s, my M&P 22. I like this because it's in the same AR platform. So when you're training, you don't have to readjust stuff, charge and handle, all that stuff. So yeah, don't let nobody talk you down like saying, "Oh, 22, that ain't gonna do nothing." Man, 22 is a what do you call it? It's a high velocity caliber round, and it will definitely get you up out of here, and you got to figure it's low recoil, so you know you ain't got to worry about all that, so you can just let shots off. I mean, but what would you pick though? Like, would you pick a bolt action rifle and a pistol? Some people will say, well, man, you got to hunt, you got to you might have to defend your property at longer ranges. So would you go for a bolt action? Would that be one of your if you only could have two? This is not shit at the fan. It's like you only get two. So would you go for a bolt action? Because that a 308 that'll keep them off of you. Now you got one shot at a time. I understand that it ain't semi-auto, but again, if someone's all up on your property trying to get up on you and you got a bolt action, man, they gonna probably back up more than likely. Yeah, would you go for a shotgun? Like, it's a bullpup shotgun. I mean, I understand that, it's not standard. This one you get 15 shots, 7 in each tube, 2 3/4, 22 minis. You know what I'm saying? So this would be a viable option too. And I think on Big Boy, he was saying when he said your weaknesses, and this is one of my weaknesses too. I don't know how to operate all bullpups, and he made a great point about the switch before you can rack it. And there's the switch on the KSG. So you got to depress that before you can rack it. Okay. And then to switch tubes, you got to hit this lever right here. See if y'all see that. So you got to go. I'm trying to get up in there. See how like it's in the middle. So it won't fire if it's in the middle, but you got to click it to that side and then it'll fire these shells right here. And then you go to that side, then it'll fire those shells. So that would be something you would have to know. And then you would have to understand how to clear a jam with this too. So I thought that was a really good video he did on like your weaknesses. So I think bullpups will definitely be a weakness for most people if they pick this up in a situation. It was like, oh, look at that shotgun over there. I don't know if they all would know how to operate it. So versus a traditional shotgun. So I was just curious, what would you guys pick, man? What would be your, and you got to think about ammo too. Like what caliber would you bring? Which brings me to my next point I was going to show you guys. I'm just going to show y'all what I shot between, I think when I came from Colorado, like maybe June to present, man. This is what I shot, bro. I was going through my ammo count because shout out to Tumor Outdoors. And I was going through my ammo and I shot all this stuff up. And these are 100-round containers, man. These are 100-round containers. And you see, I got them labeled, the grains, and, I keep my stuff calibered, I put them in here. And these are 100-round each. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 1,000 rounds that I shot. And I probably shot more because when I was traveling, I was buying ammunition at the places I was going because I wasn't bringing a lot when I traveled. So I was like, wow, man, I need to restock my ammo and get back on it because I like to have. What's crazy is that I got all these other calibers, but what's crazy, I can usually keep 1,000 rounds. Damn, that shit just all fell down. I usually keep 1,000 rounds of each caliber, and I found out that the 9mm was low. It was like it was like 500. So clearly I went into my reserve because 1,000 is what I don't like to shoot. I like to keep it at 1,000. Like don't shoot that and just buy ammo when you go to the range. And so when I went up here looking around, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I must have shot a whole lot more than I thought because I'm at I'm at what do you call it? I was at 500. That's in the reserve. That's because I usually keep a lot of shooting ammo, and then I have my reserve ammo, and so the reserve ammo was down to 500. So I went and bought some more ammo. I already put them in the cases. I bought these are 100 counts, so this is 100, and that was the Norma 124 gram. That's 200, and then got that Winchester 300. So I had to went and restock. I was like, man, I need to get some more ammo. So I got to get that back up to 1,000. Then when I get to 1,000, I will buy more, and then that will be the shooting ammo. So I was just curious, what is y'all like ammo count? Like, do y'all have a number y'all keep? Because that's my number. My magic number is 1,000 per round. Except for my 308. I don't have no 1,000 rounds of 308. I have like maybe 300, and then I have what do you call it? The rest of them. I did notice though, like my 45. I don't shoot that clearly enough because I have 1,000 of that left over. I have 1,200 of that, and then the 10mm was crazy. I got like freaking almost like 300 rounds of hollow point 10mm. Man, I ain't even lying. Man, I think y'all think I'm capping. Let me show you. I was just tripping. I was like, why do I got so much of this 10 millimeter? I think it's more than that, actually. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's more than that. It's a lot. So I got, yeah, it's more than, I think I got more than that. Because I was like, man, why do I got so much 10 millimeter jacketed hollow points? I was like, man, that must have been a special. And it was. I had went and dug in my receipts. That's what I was telling you, man. I ain't even lying, dude. I had like, because this shit was on sale like right before I went to Colorado. You know, this is these jacketed hollow points, 10 mil. And they were on sale for, man, I ain't gonna try to exaggerate, but I think they were, geez, man, I think they were $23 a box for a box of 50. No, they weren't that expensive. It was like 17 or something like that. And I said, ooh, let me buy a bunch of these. So I bought a bunch of them. And there go another 100. Oh, well, this goes with that. I don't know why that's all separated out. So I had all this. Okay, these aren't the hollows though. This one's is just regular 10 mil. But I got a bunch of hollow points of the 10 mil. I was like, man, what was I tripping on? Why was I just? But I guess, see, when I buy ammo, I don't know how y'all do, but when I buy ammo, I don't. I'll buy whatever's on the best price. And the reason why I can do that is because I keep a minimum amount of ammo stocked up, so it doesn't matter. It is like, you know. So if I go in the store and I see you know, oh, 10 mils on sale, I can just buy it because I don't really need 9 mil because I already got 1,000 rounds of 9 mil stored up. So that's kind of like my theory, how I go about buying ammunition. Whatever is on sale is what I'm going to buy because I probably have that caliber. But I usually keep my eye out for 9 millimeter and 5.56 for the most part. But yeah, man, let's get back to like the two guns. So yeah, what two guns would you pick? Now, I would pick an AR rifle and a 9 millimeter pistol because I have a bunch of mags for you know, like for the Glock 19. Excuse me, I have 10 round magazines, and then I have two 17 rounds, and then I got 3 15 round PMags. So that's a lot of mags, you know. And then on this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 3 10 round mags, and then 3 20 round mags, and then 4 30 round mags. Need to get more of those. So that's why I would pick an AR rifle, and that's my reason why I had to get rid of all my guns. I only get 2. I would pick an AR rifle and a 9mm. Now it wouldn't be these 2. So I know you guys say like, oh wow, that's cool. That's what you pick is these 2. No, this is my 16-inch DPMS AR-15. You know, this is my So this is my first AR I ever bought. And then people saying, why is all that paint stuff? Because I did paint it and I stripped it just because I did this as an experiment to see if I can do it. So yeah, it wouldn't be this AR, but it will be an AR. So that would be one of my one of my options right there for sure. Will be an AR, and yeah, and it wouldn't be this Glock right here either. So, and the reason why it wouldn't be this Glock is because this is you guys know, if you don't know, I built this thing, and you know, I don't have a lot of round counts through it. I got like maybe 200 to 300 or something like that. Maybe quite possibly a little bit more. I don't keep track of that too much. I have a mental track of how much I shoot, but I know there's a lot of you guys actually write down how many rounds you shoot through your gun. Maybe explain to me why you do that. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't understand what is the point. Like I can keep a roundabout count of how much I shoot, and a lot of that I can just do that because I don't shoot outside. So every time I go shoot, it's in a range, and I have an account at my gun range. So what I can really do is go into the rest of my history and see how many times I went to the range, and I can just guesstimate like how much I shot. Like for example, like I know I never shot 500 rounds at one time at the range, right? So I can just kind of like deduce like how much I shot. Like, I can just say, okay, every range trip I shot 50 rounds, or I can say 100 rounds, and then I can make a number off of that because I don't shoot outdoors and I don't do bad things with my guns. Like I don't shoot people in the public, so I can keep a pretty good round count on all my guns. But yeah, man, round counts is good though. So I think on my next purchases, I'm gonna actually do a round count just because, just to do it. I don't know why, but just to do it. So yeah, let me show you my two pistols that I would take, and that's the reason why I wouldn't take this one, even though it's all fancied out with the red dot and all that kind of stuff. I'm about reliability. So the rifle that I would take, even though my 16-inch rifle, I have more experience with it, and that thing's definitely over, man. Because my son came on a couple times and shot it. My kids shot it, so that thing's well over 5,000 rounds on that AR 16-inch. And but this is the AR that I would bring, and I'll explain to you why. I would bring the 10.5-inch, and this is a Palmetto. No, this is a This is a Delta Team Tactical 10.5-inch upper with the Aero Precision lower 5.56, and with the Sylvan Arms folding brace. Okay, folding brace. And I just threw this sling on here. Oh, lights on. I just threw this sling on here because you should have a sling. Just a little cheap little Amazon sling. And I got these little QD, so I can just quick detach right there. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know how well these, from what I understand, like when you see these QD mounts on some of these uppers and stuff, just understand that I heard that some of these things are back out because they're cheaply made. Like these are like some little Amazon ones I picked up. So we'll see how well they go. And I got one back here. So you can just quick detach and take this stuff off. You don't have to struggle with it. So that's what I like about buying, good braces and good uppers. Make sure you look for those QD mounts. You don't have to have them because you can always just connect to the rail at the bottom, but you kind of want to have it where it can be QD'd. So I would take this. This will be my rifle. That's definitely what the rifle I would take. And these mags are empty. Just to let you guys know, I don't mess around with loaded guns. Mags are empty. I ain't gonna rack it. But yeah, so I would take that 10.5-inch. And then the pistol that I would take, it's 9mm, but it's not that one. It would be my old Reliable, my first Glock 19 that I bought. And this is like 13 years old. Now it's more than that. We'll be in 2024 now. So I bought this back like 2010, somewhere around there. Anyway, super old. And yeah, this thing easily over like 7,000 rounds. I'm just guessing because when I first got it, I'm not going to cheat because I didn't shoot it that much. I didn't really start shooting this thing a lot until like around 2015, even though I had it for about 3 or 4 years, but it was just like sitting on my bed and I never really go to the range or anything. So it's proven, tried, true, this is real TruGlo sights, everything OEM, everything OEM, everything OEM. There's nothing inside of here that didn't come with Glock. The only thing that I put on here that's not Glock is this light, a tungsten rod in here, Talon grips, and these sights. Everything else is Glock. So this one is tried and true, and it's super reliable, and I'm not really worried about it. So I think that'll be my two guns that I would take. And like I said, you got to go with something that's reliable, something that you got a lot of experience with. You don't have to really be haggling around with. Make sure you got a lot of mags for the guns that you want to choose. Like I said, I got a lot of AR mags. I need to get up to at least 13. That'll be a good number to have with enough mags. And like I said, I got enough mags for this one, over 15 mags. This is actually loaded because there's nothing in here though. Safe direction. YouTube, I'm in a controlled environment. No one's here. No one's underneath me. And I got 2 or 3 of these of the 17 rounders, and that's how that looks in there. So that's pretty cool. And this is a 10 rounder. So that's pretty much why I would pick these two: reliability, comfortability, experience with shooting these guns, tried, true, know what they can do. And that's what I would go with, man. So just let me know if you got like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody's support. Let me know what two guns that you guys would pick. This is not a shit the fan video. This is just basically like, hey man, you know, you got all these guns. Now you can't you got to just pick two. Not saying the government is making you do it, just like maybe your wife or maybe your life. You know, you're about to go overseas in some country. They say, well, yeah, you know, you can bring your Second Amendment rights, but you're only going to get two. So I was just curious to what two would you guys bring in this kind of hypothetical situation, just for fun. Like, what two guns would you do? Would you bring? There's no right answer. I was just curious what you guys would think. Hey man, hey, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Your boy Eisenberg Tactical. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed. Go Steelers. Peace.